In late August, our main goal is to strengthen characters we determine, oh no, to be lacking in power and improving moves that don't have enough options for use. You guys better be praying to y'all Arxis gods, bro. Y'all better be praying to GEICO. All Kai mains, I know you guys out there terrorizing the world, but I'm gonna need you guys. We're gonna need to gather up together and ask for these buffs. Because if we don't pray wisely, we may be stuck for a long time. What is going on, everybody? We are back. You already know what I'm about to let you guys know right now. Support your boy. We went ahead and we went over the developer's backyard volume today. And, you know, I had a lot of stuff in there that I was pretty intrigued about and I'm pretty excited about. And I also got some stuff in there that I was like, okay. You guys are going backwards, huh? But look, it's all good. Going back and grabbing some things from the past is actually not bad. And I think it will be okay in the long term for the game. But before we jump into that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and let me know how you guys feel about the video. And let me know what changes are you guys expecting. I'm expecting things from like the trailer that we're going to get inside of these characters. I'm hoping. But let's jump into the video. Was good. This is very early. But I really felt like I couldn't miss this opportunity to talk about this because, god damn. But I'm not even mad. I'm just like, what's going on, bro? But anyways, let's jump into it, right? In the first post-release volume of Developer's Backyard, I would like to introduce a new playable character, Gold Lewis Dickinson, and address future updates. Value his Miles Davis record, Cherry Pie. Damn, he's a Cherry Pie man? That's pretty good. Dislike people who believe in ghosts and UFOs. That's mad cool, I ain't gonna lie. His battle style will fall under a powerful category. Not surprising. I believe the inputs for his Behemoth Typhoon special moves has also garnered some attention. Providing depth to simple mechanics is one of the main concepts behind GGST, something clearly expressed by this move. So you can start playing matches with him without using the Behemoth Typhoon. Okay. And the combos as well as basic set play. Oh, no. What about talking about the neutral stuff? What about basic neutral? Didn't they say they made this game more neutral oriented? Newcomers don't know anything about set play. You took that out of the game. Why they made it more neutral oriented? What are you telling people about basic set play? They don't know. New players don't need to know about basic set play. Ain't that right, guys? Ain't that right? You guys don't need to know about basic set play. Pretend that I didn't read this. You don't need this. Our intent was to make a character who shows increased power the more you practice. Yeah, but you know what that did? This is the problem that everybody has been complaining about. When you make a character this hard, you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Because you're doing all these precise input, but if I play Soul, I press 2 buttons and do the same precise damage and input that you could have did with Gold Lewis. This is the problem of bringing a technical character or in a type of game where your execution is not rewarded. So my question is, why make it hard for the new players that you're trying to introduce? Why not just make it easy? Hell, the game's already easy. You might as well just make it easy. Why make it hard? Why make him a technical character? Like, I understand they're gonna say, well, we just want to make it where new players, players have like that Guilty Gear feeling. But you said that you was gonna throw it all out, so I already accepted the new change. But then now you're trying to bring these little things in the game to make it hard. Well, what are you making it hard for? Now, most people are going to have a hard time. They're going to be like, well, can I use Gold Lewis and not know these things? Well, yeah, you don't. You really don't. They even explained it to you. But they said that you're locked in these things. You're locked in not using the stronger ones. If they're going to use this logic, wouldn't it mean that, like, well, we made this game more easier and accessible, but then we also made it where if you want to do the technical combos, you're going to have to practice. You get what I'm saying? I can use it like that and be like, yeah, if you practice, then you could do these type of combos. Well, why lock it in a character? Hard combos to competitors' side in this game are easy, but then newcomers, it's hard. You see how that's a problem? Because now one side is like, yo, this is hard. The other side is like, yo, this is easy. There's no middle ground to like fix that. I feel like there is a possible way. The problem is, because they went this direction, I don't know if they're going to try to I don't know if they're gonna walk back from where they're going right now. So I'm just saying, like, is Strive gonna be a casual game? But I'm like, well, in that case, if they're gonna make it casual, they might as well not make characters like Gold Lewis. That's what I'm saying. It's a bunch of like, it's a bunch of scribble scrabble, and them saying this kind of like prove my point. Hey kids, GG Strive is pretty much my first fighting game, and simple moves make the game a lot more enjoyable for me. I main Eno, and getting into it is a lot less scary than Tekken and Street Fighter V. Damn, I said Tekken is a rough one. So look, I'm glad that the game like this makes it enjoyable. That is no problem whatsoever. But what I'm saying is, I think the biggest issue that I'm trying to point out is that when they said that we are making this game accessible, I said, okay, that's good. That's great. But then they got characters like Gold Lewis with these inputs, and I'm like, this is not accessible at all. What audience are you trying to target with these inputs? That's all I'm asking. Since they made a game like this, they should know what appeals to the casual audience. And that means that them experimenting this tells me that like they're just going back to what they were saying, or they're double down on what they were saying, and they're trying new things out. That's all I'm saying. As a newcomer, GG is generally a huge scrub. GG still has a lot of appeal because I'm awful at even simple combo execution. Executor is extremely intimidating because I feel like I can't do really basic stuff and ask me in the game like that. But I think appealing to somebody like me is good for the game as a whole. And I don't think that removing extra options like having less specials or things like that made the game more appealing at all. Having more mechanics wasn't the intimidating part. Thank you! 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 Thank you, Locke. That's exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. You know what's crazy? Xer had a stylish mode. And I felt like stylish mode was actually dope. I don't know why stylish mode was looked down on. What was it? It was basically a mode where you could press different type of buttons and you did different combos. And it had like auto combos stuck from each button. And if you had meter, it just did super, depending on the button you press. You could just do stuff and enjoy the game for what it was, but now they took that stylish mode away. They could have added that in Stride. We plan to release an update with battle adjustments during the latter of August. It's part of the two-step adjustment. Oh, okay. So later after August. This part of the two-step adjustment we are looking by as having another update around October. Oh, so I'm assuming October, probably later October, we're going to get another character. In late August, our main goal is to strengthen characters we determine, oh no, to be lacking in power and improving moves that don't have enough options for use. You guys better be praying to y'all Arxis gods, bro. Y'all better be praying to GEICO. All Kai mains, I know you guys out there terrorizing the world, but I'm gonna need you guys. We're gonna need to gather up together and ask for these buffs. Because if we don't pray wisely, we may be stuck for a long time. We plan to pinpoint changes specific targets rather than making overall changes. That means some characters may remain unchanged. So you remember how they made an interview not too long ago saying that, yo, we think buffing the lower tier characters and keeping the other characters the same, it's not a good idea. We don't like that direction. We design characters based off what their character personality is, right? That's what they told us. Remember that? And then now they're saying we plan to pinpoint changes to make specific targets rather than making overall changes. That means some characters will remain unchanged. So that means that if your character is strong, they may not mess with your character. We're considering changes to damage output or minor adjustments to the properties of overwhelmingly powerful characters and moves. However, we will make those decisions very carefully. So yeah, it sounds like to me they're going to keep the damage high, but they're going to change it in a way where you still do a lot of damage, but the damage got reduced. Basically. With the second update, we plan to make details overall adjustment to improve depth of the fun of the game. Nice. That's good. We would like to address the details of this at another time. However, our general plan, our number one priority is to make controlling the characters and playing matches more fun. Well, I wonder what their definition of fun is, because that's important. In addition, we will continue to address unintended issues with the game separate from the schedule above. We avoided making an adjustment that will impact battle balance until late August. However, we are aware that the effect of some of the bugs have impacted Zato's Eddie moves. I wonder what the bugs are, or may game freeze when certain moves clash under specific conditions. While we intended to address each bug in a timely manner, we may keep it of the unintended effect we found if we determined to make the game more fun. Huh? That is cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. The Eddie float glitch. Oh, if you RC during clap cancel, Eddie. Oh, that's godlike, really? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Keep that. That's cool. While additional songs will be added in future for future playable characters, any music additions are being looked into and we're considering for each circumstances. For example, we see requests to add additional tracks from the Korean version of and are currently working on getting them. Ooh! Korean Kai, we in there. We are also looking to add in themes of characters who are not playable in GGST Fires. Oh, that's good. But it's also scary because we're going to get a track and we're going to be like, yo, is this character coming back? They're like, nah, but the theme though, I'm going to be heartbroken. We receive also requests to adjust the volume balance of individual songs. Well, volume balance, as well as options for random selection between song register as favorite. That's dope. Is it possibly that the lobby avatars actually use moves like gunflame, vapor thrust? What? We see your request and would like to make them happen. However, we prioritize improving the play experience during the match at the moment. Bro, that would be ridiculous. Imagine you pop off waking up DP and then you DP them in the avatar world. Come on, dog. That would be godlike. I want this. I kind of want this. Overall, this was pretty okay. I'm personally a little confused of where they're trying to go, but I'm happy of the good things that are coming. I'm happy for all the good things that are coming. I'm just questioning of what direction that they're trying to go in these next couple of years. It sounds good, but I'm also very concerned because they are also saying things that they are also talking about things that they said they wasn't going to do. Do you think other characters need nerf other than Soul? Yeah, I think a couple of characters need to get toned down. Personally, believe it or not, I think Chip is actually fine. I think his archetype is kind of like that. I just think what they need to do is they need to just reduce the input delay. The only thing that you really need to change on Chip is like the abusable moves, which is like J2K. But as a character toolkit, he shouldn't be like weak or anything, if that makes sense. Yes, fix the disjointed normals and just give quality of life for every character. There's a couple of characters that need to get toned down, but we could go on that all day. But look, overall, I'm going to be honest with you. I am looking forward to this, but I'm going to call out when I know needs to get called out on. And I'm definitely calling out Arxis for definitely double downing and definitely coming back with stuff that everybody were saying that like they're not doing that, and then they're coming back and they're doing this. So watch. I have a funny feeling that watch in the October changes, they're gonna buff Justifan, they're gonna buff Gatling options, they're gonna buff gravity. Watch they do all of this stuff, and I'm just like, you guys knew that this is what people wanted anyway.